What is going on, YouTube? Back at it once again. And for today's video, I'm going to talk about rap. Now, back when I lived in Chicago, I was interested in drill music. Music that condones violence, sex, drugs, etc. And the reason why I was into it was because I thought the gangster lifestyle was cool, having money, power, respect, and women. But since I lived in a bad neighborhood, I realized that I can't be promoting and listening to these artists that condone violence in my area. So I started listening to them for a while, and I came upon rappers like Ray Shremmer, Lil Wayne, Chief Keef, etc. And back at that time, I was only interested in the beat of the song and the flow. Like if the flow matched the beat of the song, I would bob my head to it. But I came upon a Tupac video later on, and he said, "Peep the game, listen to the lyrics, listen to see what these rappers are actually talking about." And that was what made me stop listening to gangster rap, because of what they talked about from watching that video. And also, I didn't listen to mostly mainstream rap, because mainstream rap talk about the same thing: women, money, clothes, cars, selling dope, stuff like that. And another thing, people like Rick Ross, the dude of Maybach Music, everything he says in his song is a lie. Talking about how much drugs he sold. Like, dude, you do not sell no drugs, man. You used to be a correctional officer. You talking about you sold drugs? You ain't sold nothing. So he's lying. And like I said, like, kids look up to rappers, just like how I looked up to those gangster rappers and wanted to be just like them. Kids look up to the mainstream rappers as well. So everything that they do, they want to do just like the rappers. And also, I came upon this video of Hopsin, Hopsin, and he said rap sucks these days, and he made a music video of how rappers sound like. Like, he said, like, today's rappers use auto tune with a dope beat in the background, and you don't understand what they saying. All you doing is just bobbing your head to the beat and the flow, like how I used to do. And people like Young Thug, Chief Keef, Migos, Future, etc. They, most of the time, you don't know what they saying unless you like go to the lyrics, and and after you listen to it for a while, you get a feel what they saying, but you don't know what they saying at all. But anyway, I came upon, so then I tried to look for rappers that were positive rappers that had a message to send to people. And I came upon people like Ab-Soul of TDE, Kendrick Lamar, Rakim, KRS-One, Tupac, etc. But now, I always was a fan of Tupac. He's my favorite rapper of all time, because of the legacy that he left behind and because of his lyrics. Now, people like Ab-Soul and Kendrick is, like, right now he is a good mainstream rapper. He is a good mainstream rapper. Finally, because we deserve one for a long time. Finally. But, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he talks about positive things. He talks about, him struggling with taxes because he was born in the ghetto, so the school, didn't have a decent economics class. And he talks about, and he tries to send messages to the black community. And with people like Tupac was a rebel. He wanted to get a message out, and that was how he and that was his death. He tried to wake people up of things that was going on in the dark, and that was what got him killed, unfortunately. And people like Ab-Soul from TDE speaks a lot of positive messages. He talks about don't be a slave to the government. Don't believe what people tell you. You research and find your own information on things. Don't always believe what somebody tells you. Now, listening to these guys kind of built up my character and kind of changed some of my bad habits. So, they're considered positive rappers in my book. And it's a shame that you have all these positive rappers out here, but none of them get played on the airwaves. The only people that you hear on the radio is people like Tyga, Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, and Waka Flocka. Them garbage rappers. Like, man, nobody don't want to hear them. Like, get them off the airways and play something positive. That's why people are like how they are today, because that music dumbs you down. Like Young Thug. What? But anyway, man, that's all I have to say about rap music. It's terrible now, and you guys need to get your taste up and get rid of and stop listening to that garbage and listen to some influential rap. But I'm out. Peace.